Okay, so a few years ago, I wrote a tune. I'm a musician, and I wrote a tune. I'm a sound engineer more than I am a musician. I love sound engineering and producing. So I produced a track myself, and I called it an album. One of the tracks I called Red Circles, and then this became the Red Tour by Taylor Swift, who was also in my vicinity, in my area when I was recording this tune. She was around my area, her crew, her team, and they were with me. And I called this tune Red Circles, and that's for a reason because I was in the middle of a huge crime scene, being attacked, and I knew that our people, the musician fans, the music fans, and the decent people in the world, the student world, university world, we're all under attack by the dullards, the unachievers, the incapables, right? So now it was such a bad attack. It's just straight out from a zoo, a wild animal, right? Now I wrote this tune, Red Circles. And I choose the color red because uh, it's used by the psychologists, uh, accustomed colours to emotional fields, and that the advertising industry are very reliant on the psychologists that lead them, that tell them where to go and how to influence people and how to pull people in and what colours can do. And for instance, Father Christmas is in colour red, so is Coca-Cola, and then that's for a reason, and that's because of psychologists who declare that these colours can bring people together, and have certain power when mixed with other colours as well. So it's quite complicated, and the advertising industry is very reliant on the intelligence of psychologists, a completely different industry. Anyway, so in the crime scene, I said that we need to circle the enemy and attack them back. And that's what red circles is. Red circles. We circle the enemy and they're not allowed to live in this country anymore. We're that angry. We're livid. They're certainly not welcome here. Look what they've done. All our groups that are supporting us, we're red circles. Everyone, we're also the BBC, and they have a red circle on the front of their building. It's actually done after my tune, Red Circles. It's actually a name that is themed by the police and the genuine law that holds people's security paramount rather than a flimsy uh, a flimsy system run by gays half the world away that don't care about anyone. Well, in an emergency, we have to do something about that and to stop it from carrying on. So everyone wearing red is actually the Red Cross, and also red circles were Taylor Swift, and also Britney Spears, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye West were all red circles. We're also Donald Trump, and Keir Starmer, Tommy Robinson, and again, we're all red circles. And with red circles, we're taking back our money that was all stolen off us. Okay, we're a system that's no more threatening than Father Christmas. Okay, and then we've been completely robbed and abused. So for that, we've turned into red circles, and we're going to get everything back and kick out our enemy. So, as explained, I'm a sound engineer. I love music, and I've known Beyonce for many years now, and she's been a brilliant friend and associate. And one time we had a phone call, and then straight after she created Beyonce's Formation based on our conversation, and it was roughly about the Red Circle story. Also, I'm a medic, and I did a long discussion about some new medical discoveries that I've been working on. And then I've been writing essays on this, and we'll be talking more about that later. And then straight after this conversation, Beyonce created Beyonce's Formation, which is also red circles, and it's our protection team, and it's also we're getting our money back. It was all stolen off us, literally hundreds of billions every year, and it was stolen by a very rogue group that hate school, college, university, work. They hate women, they hate sexuality, they hate family life. They're an incestuous gay group. There are no girls allowed. They've got make no sense. They've got no future. They've stolen everything, and that's the story. And Beyonce and all of us were all red circles, and also Beyonce Formation. We're also Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. And their song "Die with a Smile" is actually a true story about the gay incestuous paedophiles of the Mardi Gras. The gays there are killing the heterosexuals in America, and they're using a voodoo pin to do that, African voodooism, and so they're really hurting America, and there's a very much a need for Beyonce's Formation to line up the enemy and attack them back.